Stephen, a 0-0 draw today against Loughgall. Give me your thoughts on that one.
It's probably one of great disappointment, given how well we have played in the first 30 minutes, particularly, and bombarding their goal, had them under siege really, and to miss a penalty, to get 3 or 4 cleared off the line, and one that possibly looked over the line, and not get the breakthrough when we should really be 3 up at half time. That's the great disappointment in this game for us. You really got to, when you're on top, take your chances when you're on top. Didn't do it, and it allows the team then to turn it into a fight game in the second half. And whilst it was very even, Steve, in the last 10 minutes we were under a bit of pressure because they threw caution to win and had a go at it, and we had to defend the ball out of there. We were tired on our feet. We lost 3 of our most influential players here today to injury, which doesn't look good for us. So that's really disappointing. Heatley and Ethan Boyle, Kieran O'Malley. So that's a worry in many ways going forward. But in all of these things, you have to work your way through it. That's what a squad and a team's all about. We just have to roll with the punches. But one of great disappointment is the answer to your question. The team has fought really hard. They've worked incredibly hard. Delighted with some of the performances from some of the players. Thought young Luke O'Brien today at left back was really good. But we didn't do enough to win this football match.
You touched on injuries there. Any sort of early update on some of those boys?
No, I haven't. I can't give you a full update, but I know that 1 or 2 are muscle pulls, and muscle pulls are never good. We'll have to see. I think Ethan has got a whack in the ankle, or he's turned his ankle. So, but it's up with Bapney, and he played through 20 minutes of severe pain, and that doesn't look good either. So I'm anxious about all of those things.
We focus now on the Irish Cup, a bit of a change of competition next week. I know you don't like looking ahead to games, but different competition.
Yeah, it takes away, maybe. I think sometimes you can take the pressure off yourself. The league is your bread and butter. You're fighting tooth and nail all of the time across a long season. An Irish Cup, it's a you're either in it or you're out of it, depending on how the result goes for you at the end of any given game. So we'll be ready to play. There's a lot of boys in there bussing to get going. 1 or 2 who haven't played, who'll be fit and ready to play. So we'll look forward to that challenge. Dungannon are an excellent team. We know that. They beat us narrowly here 1-0, but they were by far the better team in the first half last week. We did well in the second half. But we must just roll our sleeves up and take it in the round and say, listen, it's a cup game. Let's have a little bit of a go at it.
Thank you, Stephen.
Pleasure's mine.